Hey everybody, welcome to Audible Kungfu again, episode 2. Yep, of course. Let's get the bad news out of the way. I am kind of confused about passwords and stuff like that. I really wish the developer could work on that a little bit. I know I probably just need to have a passcode to get in because I do not do very good with the email login and with the password login, and it doesn't save my information. So if there was a way for me to make this information be a little easier to work with, I'm sure there's a lot of security that needs to be in place. But yeah, I'm having a little trouble with the password stuff. I know once I reset everything and then get the quick login like I do with Glory Frontline, I'll be fine. But what I'm worried about is if I change my login information here, it's going to change my Glory Frontline login, which is working just fine. And I don't want to mess any of that stuff up. But anyway, if you're having a little trouble with the login and stuff like that, please do. Oh, by the way, do not send me any personal information. But if you're having any trouble with that, let me know in the comments if you've also had a little trouble. And if you haven't had any trouble and you have some tips to help other players, let us know. But of course, folks, please be careful with your personal information. Just because somebody is blind or says they're a YouTuber or they know how to do stuff doesn't mean you need to just splay yourself open and let them know all your personal information. You people got to learn how to guard your personal information a little bit more careful. But yeah, please be careful with your personal information. Don't give people your passwords. Don't give people your private information. It's okay to ask for a little support and help directly from the company Prudence itself. And that's what I'm doing right here. So I'm just doing it a little bit more openly. But yeah, the password situation it's cool. It's not clunky or anything. It's just that when you first open up the screen, you're in a login screen, and I just wish once we set up ourselves, we're good to go. I don't want to redo it. I don't care how much security you want to give me. I don't want to redo logins and passwords every time I log into play. It's very frustrating. I don't want to deal with that. Please don't make me frustrated. I'll chew my foot off or something. Anyway, we're in play for a little bit today. Thank you very much for coming back here. This is Whammo Wednesdays where we play games that are audible, that are audio, that are sound, that are whatever category, whatever the terminology is currently, because it keeps changing. Some people call it audio games, some people call it audible games, some people call it sound games, some people call it visually impaired games. There's so many names uh, that people give audio basic games. And I know Queen Angel gave me a great name for Wednesday, which is Whammo Wednesdays, and we're going to be doing some Whammos today. I really like that Audible Kung Fu has some great events. Unfortunately, I'm a little late to the party. I think they started around February 5th and went through the first 7 days. If y'all remember Glory Frontline, I was in that one. I got in on the first 7 days. I got a ton of. Actually, it wasn't Glory Frontline I got in on the first 7 days. I think it was their other battle game, the fantasy one. I was in on that game right away. I was there for the first few days. A lot of you play those games. I've had quite a few of you tell me you're really into Prudence games, and yeah, Prudence is excellent. I have a lot to figure out because I'd like to include this game at least once a week in my rotation. Problem is, got to get the login stuff cleared up and figured out, so I'll be working on that primarily. And then the second thing I need to figure out is how to move within the game effectively, efficiently. That's going to be number two. And number three, how to hoard. Step four, do well, do excellently, become top of the leaderboard. But first, figure out login information. Second, figure out how to get the movement done well. Third, learn how to add this game to my rotation of games. And then number four, profit, get all the freebies. I really like in-game events. I do love that Prudence has added these in-game events. They are excellent. They are fun. I'm very excited about them. That's what more developers got to do. You could see a lot of developers like Randall Higgins has added in achievements, in-game events, daily quests, and that's what Prudence is doing too. They're adding in-game events, special events, leaderboard events. Those are really excellent. Again, games are different now. Players don't mind linear progression if the player can do non-linear like goal gathering and achievements and succession and bloodlining and legacy play and prestiging. Those are really tried and true methods to keep bringing players back to the table. And also, I know a lot of games have got a bad rep because of the things that you can buy and also because of gambling aspects and stuff like that. But that's the stuff that's fun. If players are not allowed to do things that adults can do, then make the game playable by only adults. If you're worried about children doing things, you're worried about people with addictive personalities, that is not the place of game developers to control, to take care of, to police. It's people's jobs to police how they play games, how much money they spend on games, how much gambling they do in games, how much whatever activities that they do in a game. That is a adult's job. This channel is for adults, and I do what I want to do, and I don't want anybody telling me what to do. I don't need anybody policing me. I don't want anybody abling me. I don't want anybody telling me what to do. I want to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it, where I want to do it, and for how long I want to do it. And I don't want anybody telling me what to do. Too often we have this cancel kind of thing going on where everyone's like, nope, you can't do that. It's not good for you. No, hell no. You don't tell me what to do. And that's why games should be strictly gated toward age because adults can make their own decisions for what they want to do. All right, enough of that soapbox. Let's move on to play today. What are my goals today? My goals today are to get more acclimated to the controls, work on that, because you've got a two-finger control type. Go back to my first video, I talk about it. Actually, go back to Glory Frontline. I talk about controls, and that's really where this UI engine comes from. Again, it's Prudence, and in my opinion, that I feel they're the first ones who've made a two-finger control system be effective and work. You know, there was a little bit of this in Tale of the Bard, or that was a good game. It had a little two-finger control, but it was sketchy, difficult to use, very clunky, and it would flip all over the place. But it was great. Even at its most clunky, it was good. Tale of the Bard, I think that was what it was. That was a great game. Good sound. Um, and this game's got the control scheme. You just got to learn where your fingers need to go. And once you get that down, it's just truly good. I had a couple players. I think Mondoval mentioned you can make some sound scheme controls and settings, so you can turn down the in-game audio acting, and you can increase the voiceover audio, which gives you a better way to enjoy the game. Since it is in, I guess, Chinese, I don't know which kind of Chinese, Cantonese or Mandarin. I'm not sure. When I was a child, I am unable to forget how to do Chinese numbers 1 through 10 because I was taught that when I was in elementary school. I went to Commodore Stockton, a predominantly Chinese elementary school, and I can still say my binary numbers. Yat yi some say lo chapa gao sap. I'll never forget those. Yat yi ya some ya say. I knew a lot more Chinese than the average American when I was a very young person because, again, like I said, I went to elementary school, was bused to a Chinese elementary school when I was a kid, and all my best friends were Chinese still to this day. So, we get along really good. We used to play knockdowns, we used to, chase the girls around, yeah, it's okay. We were allowed to do that. I know you folks now are canceled. You don't get to do any of that stuff. You don't get to chase girls around, even if you like them. That's wrong. You can't chase girls around. That's wrong. Kids shouldn't chase kids around. Kids should sit still and behave. Yeah, no. Well, when I was a kid, we chased girls around. We played knockdowns with baseball cards, Star Wars cards. We learned our Chinese numbers. We learned a lot of math, we learned a lot of English, we learned a lot of this, we learned a lot of that. And then, of course, all the Chinese kids got bused to American, not American, they are American. But a lot of the Chinese kids got bused to mostly schools that were for folks who were Caucasian and or who were African American. My friend Bert, Asian American, you know, he was bused to an African American school, so he got hella flavor. You know, I was bused to a Chinese school, and I was like hella smart. So, because man, I've had some great teachers. I'll tell you, they don't have teachers like they used to in my days, man. Teachers in my day, they didn't tolerate all this bullshit you kids get away with. Oh no, you couldn't get away with that stuff. You know, they could still whack a to your head if you messed around enough, significantly enough. But yeah, I don't have any skills to understand the language in this game because it's way above my level. I'm not college educated. But those of you who enjoy the voice acting, which is amazing, and I don't know if it's in Mandarin or Cantonese. I'm sure someone in the comments will Google it or look it up or Perplexity it, whatever. But anyway, it's great. But you can control all those voice controls. I haven't done it yet, but I will do it, and I will totally kind of like do a little bit of control and set up the voice scheme. So if you're hearing things that are too low or too loud, I'm going to be adjusting all that stuff. Eventually, I like to add a little bit more sound effect from my noise because I like to add a little my noise, real world effects in. The game already has a very, very gorgeous, pleasant soundtrack. Again, the game is completely accessible. So if you hear me talk about some of the finer points of the game, this is not accessibility. The game is already accessible. That's already been determined. It's 100% accessible. What I'm talking about are the finer points of me setting this game up as a series I'll be playing each week. If I play a game, it needs to be just simpatico. It needs to be simple. It needs to work consistently. It needs to be easy to use. It needs to be easy to log in. I don't like to go through any trouble to play a game. I'm very, very, very spoiled that way, entitled when it comes to games. I want the game to be simple, easy to play, easy to log in. Mm. Almost over my flu. As you can hear, I sound a little better. I don't sound like a drowning frog. A little close, a little close. Have a little Kung Fu coffee, looking good. I'm not used to saying the word Kung Fu because of cancel. Cancel has made it so I'm afraid to say anything ethnically, racially, physically, um, uh, presentingly in any shape or form. We don't live in a friendly world when it comes to anything you say that's real. You know, you're always afraid of backlash. And as a content creator, as a influencer, whatever you want to call me, as a guy who just bores you and keeps you feeling sleepy so you're able to go to sleep at night, I'm a voice in your ear that has to be careful with what I say. Though I don't really give a shit most of the time. I really don't want to turn people off if they might want to come to my channel. Because if I say things that turn people off, then that means it's one less person that might really like me down the road. So I literally have to just bite my tongue a lot of times, not because I'm secretly a jerk or some like some YouTubers secretly racist. No, I'm not any of those things. But what it is that your freedom of speech is tempered by your need to want to draw people into your channel so that they can see the goodness, which is yourself. And words we use as YouTubers are not necessarily words that Cancel wants you to say. And you can't always say those words because YouTube will jump on your ass and they will just beat you to a pulp. And if YouTube can't straighten you out, then you belong on your own website. So I like YouTube, so I like their structure. It works for me. I have Big Sister telling me what to do, so I'm okay. I'm comfortable with that. I've been working with YouTube since 2014. I've had channels since 2014, and I've had this channel for a couple years, and it's progressing exactly the way I want it to. People are joining, and thank you to the recent 8 or 9 people who just joined the channel. Awesome. Thank you for coming to the channel. I looked at my subscriptions. Queen Angel's like, damn, you just got 8 new subs. I'm like, damn. I'm like, what? Man, y'all must really like the shorter content. When I'm sick as a dog, like I make really short content, like 10, 15 minutes. But yeah, that's what I do when I'm sick. I'll make really short content. Like in the course of like 2 hours, instead of doing one video, I'll spit out like 4 or 5 videos and then spread them out just to keep the channel moving, keep the blood pumping. And people were like, oh, this is what I like, but I really don't make short content. I just want to not, I don't want to clickbait you all. I don't want to content bait. That's a better word. I'm going to use that. I want to content bait you. I'm really just a slow moving turtle, with a bunch, or old, as my trainer used to call me, an old goat. I'm really just an old goat who just does things their own way, but I don't want you to think that my content is 10, 8, 9, 7, 15 minutes. That's very unusual. My content is usually quite long. My minimal content is usually an hour. My maximum content, I have stuff that's 4 hours long. So again, I just want to be real with y'all. If you thought my content was 7, 5, 10, 15 minutes, it can be, especially if I need to really quickly get my content out there to really show you something new and hot. My unboxing content is really short. Like if I'm talking about a new game like Audible Kungfu, which we're gonna play today, I know after I get through my chatathon, it's gonna be really short. If it's a brand new game that I'm really perplexed about, perplexity, then it's gonna be like really short, 5, 7 minutes, because I'm so confused. I'm sure you don't want to hear me frustrated. I do not like to be frustrated and recorded because it's a very vulnerable state for me. I don't enjoy it. I don't like to make. I hate YouTubers who bitch. It's just the worst, and I don't want you to hear me bitching. I'm the worst. It sucks. So Alexa, stop. You don't want to hear me do that. So instead of me doing that, I'd rather just play until I'm stuck, and then once I'm stuck, I'll play on my own and figure out a way out of it. Then I'll come back. Now, here's the benefit of how I play games here on my channel. I may not be able to do something as fancy or flashy as other YouTubers, but what I can do that is really good and tried and true is to play, and learn from my mistakes and incorporate it into future videos and offer you an ability to learn from what I'm doing wrong so that you don't have to do it wrong. Now, let's get to the second part of this. That's my part of the bargain. What's your part of the bargain? As people who wish to become channel friends, which is really easy, to become a channel friend, reach out to me and or offer a comment and or help others with gameplay by offering tips and tricks and pro tips. Now, they can be whatever you want to form them into, but the key is here, try to keep the self-promotion down and add in the altruism vein to it. Teach others how to fish. Don't just fish for them, teach others how to fish. That's the ultimate thing. When I was in a training center, one of the things we learned was I teach you something, you teach me something. So teach me how to fish for trout, and then I'll teach you how to fish for salmon. I like salmon better. So anyway, that's the thing. So that's one of the things I learned. One of the things I took away from my training center. One of the Alexa, stop. Good, you're being really annoying recently. One of the things I learned the best from my training center was the teach me, I'll teach you. And it's not a quid pro quo. It's just that that's just how they taught. They didn't do everything perfectly, but they also did a lot of things well. And that's how I learned. And I still have friends from the training center I went to. I still have people that I respect a great deal, and that was one of the experiences. I mean, I lost my sight. I've always had sight issues since I was born, but I lost my sight late in my life. And that's a different experience than someone who's born blind, has been blind for a great deal of their life. That's a lot of different situations. Losing your sight late in life makes you very vulnerable to blindness. You have very few skills. You haven't learned them. You've lived sighted most of your life. And once you lose your sight in the late age, you don't have a lot of time to mess around. You got to learn quickly. You got to. It's basically that whole idiom, sink or swim. You got to sink or swim. You're either going to be completely useless and not be able to do anything, or you're going to jump on the hammer and start, busting on nails. Yeah, sorry. Very, very coarse idioms by me today. I am old. Mm. Okay, so I think we're done with the chatting. I am giving, this is filler. I don't know how far I'm going to get today. My goals are to learn how to move around. I also would like some loot. So let's see what happens today. Here we go. My voice is still not great. So if I do a little quiet, there's plenty of environmental sounds to listen to, okay? So here we go.
Current version, B1.1.1.1.9.
Oh, it looks like we got some information about, we might have had an update.
Announcement. Egg suitability description.
Oh, what is this about?
Chivalry United Online double tap to modify. Start game.
Okay, I don't want to hear all the information. We'll come back to that later.
Chivalry United. Start game.
I do want to mess around with the sound settings.
Direct touch area.
Whoa.
Use the rotor to enable direct touch for this app. Chivalry United Online double tap to modify.
I don't feel the settings
Start
button.
game. Current version, B1.
Let me see if it's here.
9. Announcement. Egg suitability description. Chivalry United Online double tap. Start game.
I'm just going to start the game. I don't see the settings button yet. Again, I'm still learning.
便宜卖喽！有个小摊应有尽有。
Last time
便宜卖
we
喽！
came out,
有个小摊应有尽有。冰糖葫芦。便宜卖喽！有个小摊应有尽有。
Yeah, sorry, I don't have the sounds really good.
便宜卖喽！有个小摊应有尽有。便宜卖喽！有个小摊应有尽有。
Okay, I have to move away from that loud sound. A lot of sounds I've got to control the soundscape. The voice acting's beautiful, but it is a little loud. I'll make some adjustments to that, so please don't send me a content. Do not send me a comment not a content. Mike can speak, trust me. Do not send me a comment about sound levels. I'll get to it when I get to it, okay? Alright, I know I need to go walk someplace. Thank you to those who dropped some comments about how to do this effectively.
Spirit Beast Spring Gala.
Spirit Beast Spring Gala.
Quick panel. Quick panel.
Oh, there's a quit. Is that how to quit out of the game?
Quick panel. Quick panel.
I'm gonna go to the quick panel. Now, this is gonna require a ton of editing.
Enter the quick panel interface. Hero, you have 4 notifications. Double tap to view details.
Alright, cool. There is some... Maybe I'll get to the... Okay, I need to activate the quick panel.
Switch sided visually impaired mode.
Okay, so that must be how to turn that off.
Main menu. Switch sided visually impaired. Hero, you have 4 Switch sided visually impaired mode. Hero, you have 4 notifications. Double tap to view details.
Okay, I'm moving the controls with my right finger. I'm gonna go take a look at some of my notifications. I know there's a ton of stuff y'all don't want to hear, but...
Hero, you have 4 notifications. Double tap to view details.
Let's view our details.
New notification, you have new unread mail.
Okay, I have mail. Looks like people are adding me as friends. That'd be cool. Maybe I'll get some free stuff.
Return to the Martial world. You have new unread mail.
We have new unread mail.
Return.
Okay, I want to...
Sided visually impaired mode switch.
I also want to see if I can adjust the sound.
Close. Double tap to return to map. You have new unread mail. Close. Double tap to return to map. View next page. Currently on page 1.
Okay, that's page 1.
View previous page. Currently on page 1. View next page. Currently on page 1. Close. Double tap to return to map. Sided visually impaired mode switch.
Now, you don't want to mess with this one. As I recall, this turns off all the voiceover modes.
Return. You have new unread mail. Return to the Martial World achievement rewards available to claim.
Okay, I have rewards, so I'm definitely going to want to claim that.
Sun and Moon Journey 1. Achievement rewards available to claim.
Ooh, I got some nice. I love the names. The names are beautiful.
You have new event check-in rewards to claim.
Oh, I love check-in. See, a lot of games don't do check-in, and check-in, you gotta have check-in. I need rewards. Like I said, I'm very minimally driven, and I need like lots of reinforcement.
View previous page. Currently on page 1.
Okay. Everything in their UI is so crunchy. They learned a lot from Glory Frontline. Their first couple of games were a little shaky, but Prudence is a quick learner.
You have new event check-in rewards to claim.
Let's get those.
Viewing page buys S scroll of blessings day 1 of the new year event. Reward. Auspicious orb quantity. 50 gold quantity. 100 internal
Ooh.
cannon. Heavenly steed fragments quantity. 5 spirit dew quantity. 1 claimable.
Okay, we got some little rewards. Again, don't expect me to know what all this stuff is. I don't know. I won't know. It's going to take me a while.
Day 2 of the new year event. Day 1 of the new year event. Reward. Auspicious orb quantity. 50 gold quantity. 100 internal cannon. Heavenly steed fragments quantity. 5 spirit dew quantity. 1 claimable.
Okay, so I really wish devs, if you have these things, just add a quick button on the end that says claim now. Just add that word claim now. I'm going to see if I can grab that.
Rewards obtained gold. Quantity 100 internal cannon. Heavenly steed fragments. Quantity 5 auspicious orb. Quantity 50 spirit dew. Quantity 1.
I'm going to claim that.
Day 1 of the new year event. Reward. Auspicious orb quantity. 50 gold reward already claimed.
Okay, those are a little confusing, but I got it. I got it. I love the sound effects. Awesome. I like my sound effects loud, so you might not like my playthroughs because I do keep sound effects up incredibly loud. They motivate me.
Day 2 of the new year event. Peerless love reward.
Ooh,
Auspicious orb
Peerless
quantity.
Love.
50 gold quantity. 100
Wow.
internal cannon. Heavenly steed fragments quantity. 5 spring couplet quantity. 1
I
insufficient
can't
check-in
do it.
days.
My growly voice, I can barely do it. I've been practicing how to growl, but I do that to Queen Angel. I go, such an, such an honor, you know what I'm saying? My little spicy Latina. Um, yeah, I, I am getting my voice back little by little. It's taking a minute here.
Day 3 of the new year event. Day 2 of the new year event. Peerless
Let
love
me get my
reward.
Peerless
Auspicious orb
Love.
quantity. Insufficient check-in days.
Oh, okay. It's doing, okay, I get it. I know. Um, uh, Big Mike, dumb as a hammer strike. Yeah, I'm learning. It's a check-in, so I need to come back here each day and I'll unlock all this stuff. So if we come back tomorrow, y'all won't be with me, but if I come back tomorrow, I'll get that Peerless Love.
Day 1 of the new year event. Buys S scroll of blessings event time.
Okay, how do I go
UTC plus
back?
8 2026 year. Return.
Let's hit return. Okay, again, I'm learning here, so no comments about, he went the wrong way. Please stop that shit. Just give pro tips. You don't need to micromanage everything I do. I feel like I have to ask y'all how to fart. See,
Return to the Martial World achievement Sun and Moon Journey 1. Achievement rewards available to claim.
let's get that one. Sun and Moon.
Viewing growth details page forging ahead. Reward claimable. Next stage achievement return to the Martial World. Condition. Reach character level 2. Progress 2 out of 2. Reward content. Gold.
Oh, cool.
Quantity 100. Black market token. Quantity 5. Double. Tap to claim.
Okay, we got that. We're going to collect that reward. Give me 1 second. I need to answer the front door. I'll be right back.
Valiantly advanced mustered their vitality and broke through the 20th floor of the Tower of Trials in one go. With a pointed finger, they glimpsed a new horizon of martial essence.
Yeah, recently Queen Angel got me a really cute little gift for kind of a President's Day kind of deal. It is a heater fan, and I like it. It's so cute. It's really useful. And the first day I used it, I tilted it the wrong direction, and it turned off, and we were like, "What the hell is going on here?" It turns out that these things have a built-in like tiltometer, and if you move it, it's like those old-fashioned arcade games that if you tilted them or pushed them a little bit, they would reset your whole game and you'd lose your port and you'd go, motherfucker, and you get so pissed off. It was back in the 80s. You kids who don't, arcade games are video games, console games that are inside of a cabinet, and in order to play them, you have to drop a quarter in, or else you take a quarter attached to a string and then jerk it around in a coin slot. That's called fishing. That'll get you punched in the stomach by an arcade owner. Back in those days, that's how we handle business. Fuck around my business, I'll punch you in the stomach. But anyway, back in the old days, people my age, in their late 50s, early 50s, probably I would say people in their 40s right now probably experience arcade machines. Or if you were like a suburbanite or suburban person, a suburban housewife, you probably bought your kids video game systems to have at home. If you were rich in my day, you had a Neo Geo. That's the shit right there. I really wish some developer would. Well, SNK, it's you who won't make anything accessible, but calling you out. You know what I'm saying? I used to love you, but you won't make anything accessible. I mean, I guess it's too expensive. It doesn't make you any profit anyway, because you blindies won't pay for games. But back in the day, SNK was the shit, and they were the final boss. And arcade games they made were incredibly difficult, but had just banger ass sound. Awesome premises. You could throw fucking grenades and kill monsters and goblins, and you can have girls were wearing mini skirts with the panties showing. And, yeah, no cancel here. Yeah, no, that's the shit we did in those days, people. I didn't say it was righteous. It was inappropriate, but that's what it was. Get over it. Anyway, back in the day, they had these things inside of wooden boxes, and I'm just gonna keep it really simple for y'all, for your Gen Zers. You Gen Z, you Z geezers. I call them geezers. They've been Gen Z so long. They're Zen geezers. But yeah, back in our day, we had to play in wooden boxes with a stranger's hand in our back. I'm just kidding. That's not very fun. That's not funny. But anyway, we had to have quarters, and we had to stick them into machines and the coin slot. You might have experienced this at a snack machine. And that's basically what a video game machine is, except it has a joystick, and you can sit there in front of it for 7 hours and no one even gives a shit. Until the guy says, "We're closing, finish your game." And if you didn't finish it in time, sorry, unplugged, I gotta go home, I gotta go feed the kids. But back in the day, that's what people my age did. And we do that shit all the time. If we were the athletic type, we'd go play games in the day. But at nighttime, it was video game time. Afternoon time, before dinner, before mom said get home before it gets dark, it was video game time. And I know I'm telling you a really, really fucking long story. But anyway, that's what we used to do back in the day, play video games. And back in the day, SNK was the final boss, and they had games like Ikara Warriors, and they had tank battle games, and it was, they were delicious. But that was the shit, and I'm really surprised SNK has never, and SNK has some really cool, like, RPGs. They were freaking awesome. And again, they were very expensive because you were sticking quarters in, And if you're rich, you can afford a Neo Geo, which was badass. It's just a very huge home console system. It's like an Xbox, but much bigger. And now you can have a console system that can play games with graphic capabilities that far surpass arcade machines. So you freaking Zen geezers, you now can play games that make the arcade games I play look like a child's drawing because you have technology which is advanced to the point that these games are significant. Hell, most iOS coders can make games with better graphics than the arcade games I used to play. That's how freaking advanced we have become as a human race continues to learn skills that can do amazing stuff. Console games are amazing. I've actually thought about maybe doing a PS5 playthrough. I just don't know if I want to spend half $1,000 on a system that's going to be outdated in a year. I'm okay to do that with my stupid phone. At least then, I don't upgrade my phone except for every 3 years. But yeah, when I upgrade my phone, I've got to upgrade. All Elysium's phones get upgraded. I have to upgrade. I have to upgrade all the Angels phones, and then I got to upgrade my phone. And then sometimes we have to dig down and upgrade our iPads, and that's going to cost you a lot. All of those devices are thousands of dollars, so it does add up. It hurts the pocketbook a little bit. You know, got to eat that ramen a little bit after upgrading your phones and your iPads. But anyway, to wrap up the whole conversation, in a synopsis of the conversation is that in the old days we played video games at arcades where we all clustered around wearing tight ass jeans and t-shirts, and we talked a lot of shit, and we punched each other, and we stared at girls' asses, and girls stared at guys' fronts and wherever they stared, because that's how we were in those days. We were a bunch of horn dogs. We were just out of high school. We didn't give a shit, and we didn't want to go to college yet. And for me, I didn't want to start working because that's how I was taught to work. I've been working ever since I was a kid in church and all that shit. But when my day, when you grew up, you got a job, and if you didn't get a job, your parents beat the shit out of you and said, "Why don't you have a job?" I'm sorry, that's how it was. And if you were rich, then your parents gave you everything and said, "Why don't you have a career? Because we got you started and you didn't have to work. So there's no freaking way you shouldn't have a job because we gave you everything." So, and that's how it is. That's how it was. I'm gonna wrap it up right there. But that's my the good old days. I need to make a separate channel when I need to bore you with all my personal talk. I'm working on a blog channel. It's not going to be ready for a while. I got a lot of stuff to do. I'm not even done with part. I'm at like step 30. I am only at step 2. So it's not even close. It's going to be a long way to go before I get that started. But anyway, let's collect more. I know, Luther, you want to see all the loot. Let's collect more of our loot before we run out of time in this video.
Walking with Sun and Moon. Reward claimable. Next stage achievement Sun and Moon. Forging ahead. Reward claimable. Next stage achievement Return to the martial world. Achievement unlocked. Return to the martial world.
Okay, I've
Rewards
got
obtained
some
gold.
goodies
Quantity
there.
100 black market token. Quantity 5.
Okay, so the way you're going to hear
Walking with
this.
Sun and Moon. Reward claimable. Next stage achievement Sun and Moon journey.
Okay, I
1.
gotta do the
Condition.
scan.
Login for 2 days and achievement unlocked.
Yeah.
Sun and Moon journey. 1.
Got some
Rewards
marks
obtained
and
gold.
gold.
Quantity 100.
Okay, again, this game's going to talk because it's sitting on a prompt to talk.
Return. Rewards obtained gold. Quantity 100.
I think I'm done with this.
Walking with Sun and Moon. Current achievement Sun and Moon journey. 1. Next stage achievement Sun and Moon journey. 2. Condition. Login for 3 days and sign of justice. Next stage achievement The Righteous One. 1. Condition.
Gotta log in
Highest
a few
justice
days for
value
this one.
reached. 300. Wandering Ronin. Next stage achievement Wandering Knight. 1. Condition.
Nice.
Highest evil value reached. 350. Progress 50 out of
Is that you
350.
can become
Reward
evil or
content. Sun
good?
and Dark Intent. Quantity. 1.
I like that.
Blessed by Fortune. Next stage Starborn Grace. Next, view previous page. Currently on page 1 double tap to view next page. Currently on page 1 double tap to next page. Page 2. Sage of the Martial World. Next stage achievement Jiang Who's Know It All.
Oh, there's a
1. Condition.
lot of
Highest knowledge
achievements.
gifted strata. Ruler of the Defier of Fate. Next stage view previous page. Currently view next page. Currently
you
on
can-
page 2 double tap to next page.
Wow, there's a lot of pages of achievements. So again, this is going to be where you come to see where you're going to have a game goal. Again, goals, I love that this Prudence has put in goals. I think goals are really important to games. I think games that don't have a direction, you tend to get a little bored. unless you're just a really good person at motivating yourself, yeah, you get bored. And I don't like to get bored.
View previous page. Currently on page 2. Double tap to previous page.
Okay.
Page 1. Forging ahead. Current
I
achievement.
think
Return to the
we've
martial
got
world.
this.
Next state. Walking with sun and moon. Forging ahead. Return.
Let's return.
You have new unread mail.
Let's get my mail.
Fate has arrived. You have new unread mail. View mailbox unread. Sent at 5 day ago. Jianghu announcement. Maintenance compensation mail contains attachments.
Oh, we got maintenance compensation.
Read. Sent at
Do we
5
get a
day ago.
freebie?
Jianghu announcement. Maintenance compensation mail contains attachments.
Okay, we get. So it's going to probably be one of those things where they mess up, which is really no big deal. But they'll give you rewards. I'm like, I'm all for the rewards. You want to make me greedy? I'm already ready. I'm primed.
Attachment rewards. Gold. Quantity 100.
Ooh,
Silver. Quantity
free gold.
10,000. Grade A manual fragment. Quantity 20. Sec token. Quantity 1.
How do I get it?
Claim reward.
Yeah.
Read. Sent at.
Ooh.
Rewards obtained gold. Quantity 100 silver.
Bunch of
Quantity
free
10,000
gold.
sec token. Quantity 1
I
grade A
love
manual
it.
fragment.
I love it.
Quantity
I love
20.
it.
Delete mail.
Uh,
Attachment rewards. Gold. Quantity
I got it.
100. Delete mail. Return.
we'll delete it.
Return.
How do we delete
Return
it?
to main menu. Return. Delete mail.
Let's delete that.
Unread. Sent at 5 day ago. Jianghu announcement. Compensation for server time issue. Jianghu announcement.
Do we get another
Compensation for server
compensation
time issue.
package?
Server time issue resolved. Compensation issued for affected users. Thank you for your understanding.
I don't think I was affected, but I'll take the reward.
Attachment rewards. Stamina. Quantity 60. Gold. Quantity 100. Silver.
Bunch
Quantity
of freebie.
10,000.
But we
Sec
might
token.
be okay.
Quantity 1.
Gotta be careful because sometimes you're at your maximum stamina, and taking more stamina won't help you. And they're good at leaving rewards in your mailbox forever. So I don't know if I want to take this because it might overfill. And you know I hate overfilling.
Claim reward.
I'm gonna claim it anyway, just because
Read.
I'm
Sent
never
out.
gonna remember to
Rewards
come back.
obtained gold. Quantity 100 silver. Quantity 10,000 stamina. Quantity 60 sec token. Quantity 1.
Okay, what I really like is if they keep. I like getting
Delete
these
mail.
rewards, but I really hope they leave them capsulized for when I need them. Let's delete them out.
Unread.
Okay.
Sent at 6 day ago. Jianghu announcement.
Okay, let's
Extended
get this
maintenance. Jianghu announcement. Extended maintenance compensation.
announcement.
Attachment rewards. Black market token.
Let's get
Quantity
that.
5. Sec claim reward.
Let's claim that.
Read. Sent at 6
Want
rewards
all
obtained
that
sec
goodies.
token. Quantity 1 black market token. Quantity 5.
It's really easy once you claim the reward to delete the mail. I like that.
Return. Delete mail.
Goodbye.
Deleted. Unread. Sent at 6 day ago. Jianghu announcement. Jianghu announcement.
Just free
Server
loot.
maintenance compensation. Dear hero, game maintenance is complete. Please claim your compensation.
Oh, please. If you're gonna reward us for doing your job,
Attachment rewards. Gold. Quantity
take
120. Claim reward.
take it.
Read. Sent at 6.
I'll take
Rewards
all
obtained
that
gold.
money.
Quantity 126. Return. Rewards obtained gold. Quantity 120 silver. Quantity 15,000 sec token. Quantity 1.
Did I
Delete
get
mail.
that?
Attachment reward. Delete mail.
Okay.
Unread. Sent at 8 day ago. Jianghu
All these
announcement.
free
Registration
rewards.
milestone reward. Congratulations. The server-wide registration count has reached the target. We are issuing rewards to all heroes.
Oh
Please claim them.
yeah, I love this. I love getting rewards for all of you joining. Thank you to all you who have joined.
Attachment rewards. Gold.
Let's get
Quantity
that
500.
gold. Ooh,
One call
get
brings
500
100
gold for
responses.
that.
Quantity 1. Claim reward.
Let's claim that.
Read. Sent at 8. Rewards obtained gold. Quantity 500 sec token. Quantity 5. One call brings 100 responses.
And no,
Quantity
I
1.
do not know how to use gold yet, but I'm sure it won't be too complicated.
Return. Attachment rewards. Gold. Quantity 500.
Let's
One call
delete
brings
this
100
one.
responses. Quantity 1. Sec token. Quantity 5. Reward already claimed.
Give me my delete.
Delete mail.
Let's do it. Okay, there it is.
Deleted.
It's a little.
Unread.
You gotta
Sent
swipe
at
to the
12
right.
day ago. Jianghu announcement.
12 days
Jianghu
ago.
announcement.
Get some more
Server-wide
rewards.
registration rewards. Server-wide
Yeah.
attachment rewards. Black market
Give me
token.
that black
Claim
mark.
reward.
Give me that money.
Read. Sent at 12.
So
Rewards obtained gold.
sweet.
Quantity 250. Return. Rewards obtained gold. Quantity 250 black market token. Quantity 10 grade A manual fragment. Quantity 30. Delete mail. Return. Delete mail. Unread. Sent at 13-day ago, Jiangxi announcement. Pre-registration reward. Dear heroes, the world of Audible Kungfu has officially opened. Based on the pre-registration attachment rewards. Black market token.
Give me
Quantity
that money.
5.
Give me
Gold.
that black
Quantity
market
200.
tokens.
Silver.
I don't know even know how to use these black
Sec
market
token.
tokens.
Claim reward.
Let's claim it though.
Read. Transact. Rewards obtained gold. Quantity 200 silver. Quantity 10,000 sec token. Quantity 1 black market token.
Ooh, I got all
Quantity
that
5.
freebies.
Return. Rewards obtained gold. Quantity 2. Delete mail.
Okay, goodbye.
Deleted. View previous page. Currently on page 1.
Okay, I think I got all the rewards. So take some time, folks. If you haven't done it yet, take some time to go through your mail and collect all these cool rewards. That's why I included this in the video, because it's partially tutorial for my own brain and for yours. Not that you need my help, but...
Return.
Okay, let's switch.
Manual fragments available for synthesis.
Okay, I don't know how to do synthesis.
Return.
I can barely say synthesis.
Manual fragments available for synthesis.
Okay, I'm not going to do any of that stuff till I really know what I'm doing. I'm going to have y'all retro roguers. What the hell is all this crap? So we can probably make some cool stuff. I don't want to make anything because last time I did that in one of Prudence's games and I wasted all my good stuff. Somebody told me I basically threw away all my advantages of being first loggers. So.
Fate has arrived. The golden lion shakes the tree, bringing fortune.
I don't know what that does.
View previous page. Currently on page 1.
A lot of this stuff is going to take a little time to understand. I usually figure it out. It's usually like basically fishing for upgrades, RNG, that kind of mechanic.
View next page. Close. Double tap to return to map.
I want to get to the settings button. It's really...
Close. Double tap to return
Probably
to
have
map.
to go to the main menu, right?
Direct touch area.
Well,
Use the rotor to enable direct touch for this app.
I don't need
View
direct.
next page.
Direct touch is
Currently on
already
page 1. View previous page. Fate has arrived. The golden lion shakes. Manual fragments available for synthesis.
Again, that direct touch, they need to move that around. If you've already got it, I can't activate it anymore anyway. The only time we blind people can activate direct touch is when we first enter the app. So if developers are listening, that feature will come up for us. So that's the beauty of being blind. We have to listen to direct touch. It yells it in our face. It's like, take this, slap you, direct touch, turn me on. Like, direct touch is a very needy little biatchy. But yeah, let's see if we can get out of this and see if we can get to the settings menu again. The final boss in any accessible game is the settings menu. If you can make that do what you want, you win.
Return.
Let's do that.
Switch-sided visually impaired mode. Main menu.
Let's go to the main menu.
This feature is not yet available.
And I still don't have that out. Again, I'd like to make a suggestion. Can we get to the main menu quicker?
Main menu. Switch-sided visually impaired. Quick panel.
Okay, I don't want to quit. Let's
Quick panel. Switch-sided visual. Main menu. Spirit Beast Spring Gala.
Okay, I don't know what I'm doing.
Spirit Beast Spring Gala. Main menu. Switch-sided visually impaired mode. Quick panel. Switch-sided visually impaired. Quick panel. Quick panel. Enter the quick panel interface. Hero, you have 2 notifications. Double tap to view details.
Oh, I still got 2 more notifications? I thought I went through all of them.
Hero, you have 2 notifications. Switch-sided visually impaired mode. Main menu. Back.
Let's just get on with the story here.
Main menu. Switch-sided visually. Quick panel. Spirit Beast Spring Gala. 7101. Level 2. VIP level 0. Region. US. Power 457. Evil value 20. Double tap to view details. Buys a scroll of blessings.
Okay, I don't know everything I'm doing. Let's view it.
Viewing page buys a scroll of blessings. Day 1 of the new year event. Reward. Auspicious orb quantity. 50 gold quantity. 100 internal cannon. Heavenly steed fragments.
I'm gonna
quantity.
play.
5 spirit dew quantity. 1 reward already claimed.
I'm gonna play a little longer. I had only planned on playing an hour, but I did talk you guys half to death, so I'm gonna give you a little bit more of a juicy recording here. Let's go. Go for another 20 minutes here.
Day 2 of the New Year event. Peerless Love Reward. Auspicious Orb Quantity. Day 3 of the New Year event. Day 4 of the New Year event. Day 5 of the New Year event.
So it looks like when you
Reward.
come into the
Auspicious
world,
Orb
you
Quantity.
get to
60
hear
Quantity.
events.
Day 6 of the New Year event. Day 5 of Day 4 of Day 3 of Day 2 of the Day 1 of the New Year. Access scroll and blessed return.
Okay, I need to do something here.
The Atlas of Heaven and Earth. The Atlas of Heaven and Earth.
Okay, I have my movement here. Now, I was told in the comments that you can quickly get to places just by touching it.
Prudence, profile, nickname, Muji 7101, profile, nickname, Muji 7000, the Atlas of Heaven and Earth.
So,
Current gold, quantity, 1,595, current silver, quantity, 47,000 silver purchase.
okay, I'm moving my left thumb, and I'm getting that information. It's like playing a Game Boy.
The Atlas of Heaven and Earth. Current gold, quantity, upgrade, upgrade,
I don't want to upgrade anything.
profile, nickname, Muji 7101, level, 2, VIP level, 0, region, US, power, 457, equal value, 20, double tap to view detail. Inventory. Ranking. Inventory. Ranking.
So there's a lot of personal information here you can access.
Detailed attributes. Assets. Lineup. Assets. Lineup. Account settings.
Okay, account settings could be good.
Gameplay instruction. Back. Game operation event. The Atlas of Heaven and Earth. Operation events. Shop. Upgrade.
Okay, that can upgrade.
Challenge.
Challenge.
Quests. Challenge. Quests. Guild. Co-op mode.
Nice.
Social.
There's a lot of stuff here.
New notification. Return to main menu. Profile. Nickname. Wuji 7000. Inventory.
Is this my name, Wuji? I have a lot to learn, sorry. I don't really understand a lot, so sorry.
Back. Profile. Nickname. Wuji 7101. Level. 2. VIP level. 0. Region. US. Power.
This is
457.
me.
Evil value. 20. Double tap to
I
view
am
detail.
Wuji. I don't know how to spell my name.
Switch-sided visually impaired mode. Return to main menu. Switch-sided visually. Profile. Nickname. Wuji. Current stamina. Quantity. 150. Total labor force 81. Stamina recovers 1 point every 6 minutes and purchase stamina and double tap to purchase.
Okay.
Current silver. Quantity. 47,000 silver purchase. Double tap to buy silver.
I got a lot of silver, and it looks like you can buy silver.
Current gold. Quantity. 1,595 gold purchase. Double tap to buy gold.
You know, gold's valuable. I'm sure there's even a higher level of coins.
The Atlas of Heaven and Earth.
I don't know what that means.
Operation events. The Atlas of Heaven and Earth. The Atlas of Heaven and Earth. Feature not yet available.
Okay, that's not available yet.
Operation events. Events. Feature not yet available.
Okay, that's not available.
Shop. Operation event. Shop.
I'm sure the shop's open.
Upgrade.
I don't know what operate means.
Challenge. Upgrade.
Let's find out what operate means.
Upgrade. Feature not yet available.
Okay, I can't do that.
Challenge. Challenge. Feature not yet available.
I'm sure these will all unlock as they level up.
Quests. Quick navigation.
Oh, that is open.
Accepted quests. Unaccepted quests.
Okay, that's good to know.
Back. The Atlas of Heaven and Earth. Operation event. Shop. Upgrade. Challenge. Quests. Guild. Quests. Guild. Co-op mode. Guild. Co-op mode. Social. New notification. Return to main menu. Switch-sided visually impaired mode. Return to main menu. Switch-sided visually impaired mode.
Yeah, I don't know yet what I'm doing, so a lot of the modes I'm going to, it's going to take me a little time to learn the muscle memory.
Main menu. Switch-sided visually and quick panel.
Okay, so that stuff I think is all the quick panel. I'm gonna walk around and see if I can learn do something.
村里的人都不生病。
There's people talking. I think sometimes they translate for you, but I don't know. I just need to finish this initial story to get control of my sound and stuff.
才是我最想要的。
I'm walking backwards now.
便宜。
Cannot navigate from current location.
Okay, that's good. It does tell me I can't go anywhere here, so I know I'm lost. I'll figure it out. Oh, there's somebody here.
村里的人都不生病，才是我最想要的。龙光村真是越来越好了。
So I really wish
村
every
里
time
的
we
人
talk
都
to
不生
somebody,
病
we got some
才是我最
translation.
想要的。
Nice.
龙光村真是越来越好了。
As the
村
diligent
里的
village
人
chief
都
of
不生
Longhuang,
病，
I'll make sure to
才是
visit
我最
often.
想要的。
Okay, we
龙
visited
光
this guy
村
already.
真是越
He
来
gave us
越
some
好
money.
了。
I think it's
村里
tax
的人都
money or
不生
something,
病，
or adventurer
才
money
是
or
我最
seed
想
money.
要的。
Um,
龙光村
you
真是
will get a
越来
notification if
越
you can
好
interact with
了。
somebody.
村里的人都不生病，才是我最想要的。龙光村真是越来越好了。 龙光村真是越来
As the
越
diligent
好
village chief of
了。
Longhuang, I'll make sure to visit
I need to
often.
get out of this building. That's a wall.
Village
龙光
chief, double tap
村
right
真
screen
是
for
越
interaction.
来越村里的人都不生病，才是我最想要的。
Can I get out?
Double tap the right screen to go to Longhuang Village Dining Hall.
Okay.
Go to the Longhuang Village Dining Hall.
Again, movement's really easy. I just sometimes get confused.
Double tap the right screen to go to Longhuang Village.
Oh, that goes to the village. I guess we're supposed to have a dinner or something. I'm using my left thumb to, there's like a little joystick down here.
You encountered U7196. Double tap the right screen to interact.
Okay, so when they say double tap, you basically use your right thumb to double tap if you are using the controls that way.
No Kikuo.
No, Kiko.
You encountered Guo 8408. No Kikuo.
I gotta learn how to catch it when I first interact with it.
You encountered Guo 8480. Double tap the right screen to interact.
You gotta hear that bell.
You encountered Guo 8480. Double tap the right screen to interact.
It didn't do anything though. Am I supposed to catch it? Again, I'm learning. This is the dining hall. I'm gonna see if I can go all the way to the end of this dining hall. It's really hard to know you're moving, which I know I'm moving to the right. Doesn't do anything. Okay, that's the back wall. I'm moving to the left now. Now, when that gets really loud, that means you can leave there. But I don't want to leave yet.
You encountered U7196. Double tap the right screen to interact. No Kikuo.
It doesn't do anything. Again.
Double tap the right screen to go to Longhuang Village.
Okay, that's how I go to the village. That's open. Again, I'm still exploring. Still don't know what to do, really.
You encountered U7196. Double tap the right screen to interact.
Interact. See, I don't know what that means. Again, this is just probably just an empty room, and I'm wasting a lot of time. So I'm gonna go back to the village because it sounds like maybe that's where I'm supposed to go.
You encounter Guo 8480. Double tap the right screen to interact. Go to Longwon Village.
Okay. Now I'm out. I'm in the village.
不生病才是我
But
最
this is
想要
the.
的。
See, I don't think I'm supposed to go here because this is the same chieftain that's always talking to me.
村里的人都不生病才是我最想要
Uncle
的。
Zhang is basically Susu's savior, and he has helped me greatly over the years.
Okay, I got a
村里的人都
conversation
不
over
生
here.
病才是我最想要
Okay,
的。
I did make something happen. So there's some dialogue boxes that you have to complete.
村里
those.
的人都不生病才是我最想要的。
Spirit Beast Spring Gala. Main menu.
村里的人都不生病才是我最想要的。
Quick panel. Switch-sided visually impaired. Main menu.
村里的人都不生病
Spirit Beast
才
Spring
是我
Gala.
最
Main
想
menu.
要的。
Switch-sided visually impaired mode.
Okay, yeah, I'm in a. I do not want to hit any.
村里的人都不生病才
You
是我
encounter
最想要
Dialeo
的。
6998. Double tap the right screen to enter the quick panel interface. Hero, you have two
村里的人都不生病
You encounter
才是我最想要的。
7196. Double tap the right screen to interact.
That's a wall.
村里的人都不生病才是我最想要的。
So I just need to get out of here and continue the story.
村里的人都不生病才是我最想
New
要的。
notification manual fragments available for synthesis.
Okay, so it's giving me notifications. Okay.
Fate has arrived. The golden lion shakes the tree, bringing fortune.
Okay.
View previous page. Currently, view next page. Currently on page. Close. Double tap to return to map. Switch-sided visually impaired mode. Double tap the right screen to go to Longwon Village Dining Hall.
I've been to the dining hall and I don't know what to do there.
You encountered Dialeo 6998. Double tap the right screen to interact. No keyboard.
I hope it's probably the dining hall again. Yeah, I'm in the dining hall again, sorry. It's hard to figure out directions of where I need to go. It's easy to move, but I don't know what I'm doing. The feedback is good, so I do know when I'm hitting obstructions.
Double tap the right screen to go to Longwon Village. Cannot navigate from current location.
Okay, I can't get out of here. We can figure this out.
Cannot navigate from current location.
Maybe there's a better way to do this.
Main menu. Switch-sided visually impaired mode. Quick panel. Double tap the right screen to go to Longwon Village. Cannot navigate from current location.
I need to find a better place to navigate here. I'm gonna figure it out. It's a long dining hall.
Cannot navigate from current location.
And I'm walking around the dining hall.
Cannot navigate from current location. Cannot navigate from current location. Double tap the right screen to go to Longguan Village. Cannot navigate from current location. Go to Longguan Village.
Well, I'm back in the loud village. Now I just don't know where to go. Sit here.
Main menu. You encountered view 7196. Double tap the right screen to interact.
I just need to find out where to go.
村里的人都不生病，才是我最想要的。村里的人都不生病，才是我最想要的。
Let's keep walking, so I find somewhere to go.
This feature is not yet available.
村里的人都不生病，才是我最想要的。
I hear that's just going back into the dining halls. I don't want to go back in there again. I'm reaching another place, sounds like. I hear that sound that draws me. Where is it?
村里的人都不生病，才是我最想要的。
I hear it. You getting
Double tap the
close?
right screen to go to Longguan Village Dining Hall.
Oh, I don't want to go back in there again. That place is huge. I don't want to get stuck in there again.
Uncle 人都不生病，才是我最想要的。龙光村真是越来越好，村里的人都不生病，才是我最想要的。村里的人都不生病，才是我最想要的。村里的人都不生病，才是我最想要的。龙光村真是村里的人都不生病，才是我最想要的。龙光村里的人都不生病，才是我最想要的。村里的人都不生病，才是我最想要的。龙光村真是越来越好了。
As the diligent village chief of Longguan, I'll make sure to visit often.
龙光村真是越来越好了。龙光村应有尽有，越来越好。
Cannot navigate from current location.
便宜卖，便宜卖喽！我的小摊儿应有尽有。
越好。
Cannot navigate from current location.
便宜卖，便宜卖喽！我的小摊儿应有尽有。
好啦。
Yeah, there's something I'm supposed to do. It's probably very obvious. I probably need to quick navigate.
我的小摊儿应有尽有。
No one ever said being blind was easy.
Cannot navigate from current location. Double tap the right screen to go to Longguan Village Dining Hall.
I don't want to go to the dining hall. Been there like 12 times.
Double tap the right screen to go to Longguan Village Dining Hall.
.便宜卖，便宜卖喽！我的小摊儿应有尽有。
Okay.
龙光
I
村
think that's
真
good
是
enough.
越
I'm gonna
来
go to
越
a
好
quiet
了。
spot here.
小摊儿应有尽有。
Let me walk over. These guys are yapping.
龙光村真是
I'm
越
gonna
来越
stop
人都
right
不生
here.
病，才是我最想
Trying
要
to figure
的。
out what's going on. I'm sure I just need to learn how to quick
龙
navigate
光
to
村
locations.
真是越
I'm
来
gonna
人都
get
不
all my
生病
rewards.
了，
I'm gonna
才
keep
是我最
logging
想要
in.
的。
Typically, it takes me a minute to catch up to how to play these games.
龙光村真是越来越好了，才是我最想要的。
Over here. But thank you for joining me here on Whammo
龙光
Wednesdays.
村真是
Game
越
Double
来
Tap.
越好，
The
才是我
game
最想
is
要的。
Audible Kungfu. You can see it's very rich with lore and gameplay. There's a lot of things you have to learn to
龙
do.
光村
Lots
真
of
是
cool
越
rewards
来
to
越
pick
才是
up.
我最想要的。
And there are some controls and tuning I need to do in order to make the game a little bit more
龙光
fun.
村真是越来
I'm
越
getting
最
a
想
lot
要
of
的。
lot of echoes. I really wish I could turn that off. But that's gonna wrap it up for today, folks.
村
Thank
里
you
的
for
龙
joining
光
me.
村
I'll come
真
back
是
next
我
week,
最
and
想
hopefully
要
I'll be a little
的
bit more
了。
acclimated to the environment. But until then, folks, have a great rest of your day. Thank you for joining me.
村里的人都不生病，才是我最想要的。 越来越好。